Hey everyone, ActionTeacher here. Today we're going to talk about Kameda and boxing idioms. I have six boxing idioms to teach you. We're going to talk about Kameda. Put my glasses on. First of all, I used to box myself, on and off. That's the first idiom for you today. We're going to talk about a lot of English. Sometimes you do something and then you pause, and then you do something and then you pause. For example, I boxed for 1 year, then I took a break, like 3 months. Then I boxed for another year, then I took another break. And then I boxed, and I took another break. That's called on and off. I boxed for about 4 years on and off. That's the first idiom. Now, about Mr. Kameda. Mr. Kameda is very popular, is a very popular Japanese boxer. One of the reasons he's popular is because he's very flamboyant. Flamboyant is often used for homosexuals, like, someone who's very gay. But it's also used for people who are very showy. In Japanese, you say hadena. Hadena, someone who's very showy. Now you could say that Mr. Kameda is showy, or you could also say he's flamboyant because he really wears a lot of crazy clothes before the fight, before the bout, before the match. He wears a lot of crazy clothes. He's a very flamboyant boxer. Now, the other day, as you know, there was a big scandal surrounding Mr. Kameda because his father told him to fight dirty. He gave him some suggestions to fight dirty. And, well, it's a shame. But he's a young man. I hope he learns. He was, as a result of fighting dirty, the Japanese Boxing Commission suspended him for 1 year. They suspended him, and they suspended his father indefinitely from training him. I don't know how they can indefinitely suspend a father from training his son, but anyway. Well, I've got 6 other idioms that I want to tell you today, very quickly. Okay, the first one is to hit below the belt. Here's the belt, right? And in boxing, you know, that's the waist. You're not supposed to hit or punch below the belt. And in everyday conversation or everyday situations, if you do something that's considered yarisugi, too much, to go too far, yarisugi, then we say, you're hitting below the belt. Especially with insults or in a debate or argument or some kind of discussion. If you and I are having a discussion, a talk, you know, a fight, an argument, and I say something that's really too much, like I talk about your divorce or your overweight, your fat stomach or something that's considered ungentlemanly or too much, then that's hitting below the belt. And if you say something to me that I think, chotto ne, yarisugi da yo. Hey man, that's hitting below the belt. I think you went too far. Now, as always, when you're watching my video, please check over here in the description for more notes about these idioms that we're learning today. The next idiom is to pull a punch or to not pull a punch. If you're hitting a friend, for example, just jokingly, you know, punch him in the arm. Of course, you pull your punch. You don't hit him 100%. You pull your punch. Pull your punch. Often, when we're giving friends our opinions, we pull our punches. We don't tell them everything we want them to know. If you ask me my opinion about your guitar playing, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to pull my punch. I'm not going to tell you you're terrible, even if I think you're terrible. If I think you're terrible, I'll say, I think you need to practice some more. But sometimes we don't pull our punches. We just give our opinion 100% honestly, even if it hurts the other person's feelings. And sometimes we want this. If I want your opinion about my guitar playing, I might ask you, please tell me what you think and don't pull your punches. Please tell me your opinion. I want to know your honest opinion, and please don't pull your punches. Please tell me the truth. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3 is a similar idiom to punches, but this time we don't use the word punch, we use the word glove. Glove. Boxers wear boxing gloves, and these boxing gloves are padded. So when you punch someone, it hurts, but not so much. This really hurts. This is bone, right? If you punch someone bone to bone, oh, it hurts. But sometimes, if the situation becomes very, very tough, then we decide it's time to take the gloves off. I've been fighting with you, but I've been wearing gloves. But no more. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. I'm taking the gloves off. I'm taking the gloves off. And that means I'm getting serious. I'm going to get psychologically tough in action or words. Okay? The next one is in your corner. Now, Kameda's father is his trainer and his manager. And where does he wait? Where do all the managers and trainers wait during the fight? They wait in your corner, right? So if I'm on your side, I'm rooting for you, woo, go, then I'm in your corner. I am on your side, right? I'm in your corner. I'm on your side. So that's just another expression that comes from boxing, a boxing idiom. The next expression is saved by the bell. Saved by the bell comes from the boxing bell. When the boxing bell rings, ding, 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 that means you're saved, right? That's good news. If you're saved by the bell, you're not counted out. You're not out, right? That's baseball. Sometimes when we're talking in a conversation, let's say you and I are talking in a conversation, and you ask me a personal question, for example, Victor, how much do you weigh? And then suddenly the telephone rings. Yay! I'm saved by the bell. I don't have to answer your question. And the way we use it is I just say, saved by the bell. Haha. Ring, 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 ring. Saved by the bell. I don't have to answer your question because the bell rang. So the telephone rings. So it's kind of limited. You have to wait for a bell to ring to say it. But it means, haha, I don't have to answer your question. I don't have to answer your question. Okay, next one. To throw in the towel. In a boxing ring, if you want to quit, you get a towel and you throw it into the ring, and that means I give up, I quit. And we use this expression the same way. I'm going to throw in the towel. I went to Hollywood to try to become an actor, and I tried for 3 years, but I'm going to throw in the towel. I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up. He's throwing in the towel. He's giving up. Okay, the last, that's all. I think that's all of them, right? We did. One more time. Hit someone below the belt. Pull a punch or don't pull a punch. Take the gloves off. To be in one's corner. To be saved by the bell. And to throw in the towel. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. Please rate and comment. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. These videos are mostly made for action students, and we watch them in the classroom or in the waiting room. But anyone out there on the internet is free to watch these, free to subscribe, free to comment. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Just leave a comment. I prefer a comment, or if you want, you can send me a private message. Thanks for watching again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.